What's up, y'all? Erroneous here, back with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I'm back. It's been about almost a week now since I've uploaded a video. Sorry that I haven't been uploading consistently recently. Just a lot going on with work. We've got business expansion going on in my company here. I work in healthcare as a general manager, and we basically have been expanding our business, and so it's been extremely hectic, especially when we have to hire an additional 60 plus employees. So, I've been super focused there. And then when I get home, I'm just too tired to really make video content, things like that. I've got my family as well to take care of. So I do apologize for not uploading more frequently, but I'm back. Free to play challenge. I want to try to get my weekly video in for the Hell Hades free to play challenge. I want to show where I'm at. Also, because I've been so busy, I feel like I haven't been playing as much as I'd like to. I can't play at work. I really can't. It's just too difficult to play at work. So I have 687 mysteries, just not really pulling a lot of shards here. And in terms of champions, let's go over the champions first, where I'm at on my account. So Alice, I did 6-star. She's my third 6-star. I've got the 3-star Ascension on her, or Awakening. And then I've got Ugo 6-star, Kale 6-star. Gruckus is at 5-star. Tagore 5-star, Sun Wukong 5-star, and then I've got 2 food champions at 5. I'm considering either doing Dawn Caller Sabbatha for my next 6-star, or Duck the Pierce, who I just recently pulled from a shard, which is really, really nice. He's a great champion. I just threw some gear on him recently. I do want to max out the gear. It does take a while. Silver is definitely a scarcity in this game, unless you try to do the silver hacks, but I have not done them. I don't think I've ever done the silver hack, but you can do it. It just it's a little bit tedious, but it would definitely help, definitely push people that are doing the free-to-play challenge to another level, that's for sure. But anyways, that's besides the point. I also just pulled a Wuzgar recently, who's actually pretty filthy. He has a quad hit on the A1. And heals the ally with the lowest HP by 2% of his chance max HP. That's really strong. Heals all allies by 10% of his max HP. Counterattack buff on himself, which is good against Fire Knight. I feel like I'm getting a lot of Fire Knight champions here. And then he also has reflect damage buff and shield equal to 20% of his max HP on all allies for 2 turns. This guy's actually strong for hard Fire Knight. He was introduced into the game to assist in hard Fire Knight earlier stages. So I'm definitely going to be building a Wuzgar. He's really strong. He's also viable for potentially throwing in Giant Slayer, right? Because Giant Slayer for Clan Boss is actually pretty strong. And what is his passive if I unlock it? Restores destroyed max HP. Whenever this champion heals themselves or an ally, the amount of HP restored is 30%, equal to 30% of the heal. Okay. Not a bad champion. I mean, he's not a bad champion. And then, of course, we've got Food Champion, War Priest. I am going to build a judge for the faction crypts, or at least get him to like rank 5. I'll probably end up pulling other champions over time, though. Zelata I've had for a while. Franox had for a while, just not building them. I recently also pulled a Spider. Spider is also nasty, right? Because he's got decreased attack, big version, decreased defense, and weaken, as well as removing a random buff, 50% chance from the target, books out to 70% chance. He's also strong for dungeons, like 25% speed aura in dungeons is nasty. It's actually slightly better than Tagore or Gruckus by 1%. So I'm definitely going to build Spider. I've got a good amount of decent epic champions. No one that's like, oh my god, insane. I guess you could say Duck the Pierce is pretty nasty. Definitely amazing for Hydra as well, because Duck's got the provoke and the decreased attack, decreased defense. I feel like Duck is definitely going to be someone I may consider upgrading to 6-star next. But some people might consider doing Sabbatha rather first. Let me know your thoughts. I also ended up pulling a Renegade almost a week ago. Renegade, I pulled Steel Bowyer, who I haven't really built, honestly. The only reason why I was interested in Steel Bowyer is because of the enemy max HP hit that she has on her A3. A lot of people forget about this. It's not very strong, though. It's pretty weak. I think the multipliers for her enemy max HP hit is much, much weaker than the rest of them out there. And then, of course, Bellower I haven't really built yet. Abyssal is very strong. He actually has an A1 block buffs, 15% chance booked out to a 30%. The issue is I can't seem to get any books. That's the problem. You can't get books very often and frequently in this game. That's crappy. Unless you unlock Nightmare and Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, and maybe Brutal as well, you just don't get books. I also pulled a Petrifia. I feel like she's just an upgrade to this chick, Frozen Banshee. She might just be stronger straight up because decreased defense on the A1 and then also decreased attack on the A2 and poison sensitivity. So yeah, Petrifia is definitely stronger than Frozen Banshee. She's literally just an upgrade of Frozen Banshee because Banshee is like A3. It's on a 3-turn cooldown just to place poison sensitivity for 2 turns. But Petrifia, whatever the heck her name is, 25% chance of placing poison sensitivity, books out to 40% chance. Oh, okay, so it looks like Banshee just places it, whereas Petrifia has a chance to place it. It's actually a low chance. If all hits land on the same target, also places a 5% poison for 2 turns. So there's actually a lower chance to land the poison sensitivity. It's on a longer cooldown, but she has the decreased defense and decreased attack in her kit. So that's why Petrifia, I think, is stronger than Frozen Banshee, but you guys can debate me in the comments down below if you'd like. But yeah, I've just been upgrading champions over the last day or two, and I did farm a little bit into campaign, into Nightmare. Brutal's been done for about 3 to 5 days now, and maybe 5, or actually maybe a week now it's been done. And then campaign, I'm doing okay in. I'm farming Brutal. I'm just farming stage 3 because of the shields give us a little bit more silver. And then for Nightmare, if I go here, I've completely 3-starred all the way through to Palace of Aravia. And I've been trying to farm some boots, but just not getting lucky. So I'm trying to farm boots with 2 champions and food farming here and there. Not all the time, not doing it 100% of the time. Mainly I'm farming Brutal 12-6, but I did push up a little bit. I wanted some silver. 2.25 million silver at 150 stars is not bad. I do want these gems as well, but I am stuck right now, right around here. So I have to manual at this point. If I don't manual, then I will not get the wins. I'll just end up dying. So I do want to swap around gear. I want to get more silver, but I'm lacking in silver and resources. So there you go there. Dungeon wise, I'm doing okay with my dungeons. I do have stage 15 of Minotaur's Lab, no problem. I've been farming there. Basically just popping in 5 champs at this point. So these are the champs that I'm trying to get masteries on right now. I'd really like to get like full masteries on Gruckus, because Gruckus with the triple hitter, Giant Slayer is really, really amazing. And then that would be nice. That would be really nice on Gruckus, but what can you do, right? So there's that. And then Spider's Den, I'm only doing up to stage 10. I haven't really pushed any further. I don't really have a reliable, like I don't have an HP burn champion that I'm aware of. Let me just double check that. I don't think I do. I'll do this, go to debuffs, go to HP burn. I don't have a single HP burn champion in the entire account. So, you know, Spider is not really the best. I'd probably have to build up this dude right here, Armiger, to assist me. And there's like other people who got cold hearts. I know Hell Hades has a cold heart. Other people have a lot stronger champs in that department for that dungeon. So Dragon's Lair, I can push all the way to 17 now and farm this consistently. No problems with 17. I do want to push past 18, but I'm going to have to do it manually. The first time I manualed it, I lost because I am really heavy in magic champions. So I did try out utilizing just removing her, Alice, and popped in my Sun Wukong, who I also got a 1-star awakening on, which is nice. I think I'm going to make Sun Wukong my main nuker for Arena, and I'm going to make Alice possibly a triple hitter for Clan Boss with Giant Slayer. And I think she'll put in some work in Clan Boss. Obviously, I could go with Alice as my damage dealer for Arena as well, but I feel like Sun Wukong is also extremely powerful. It doesn't really matter. You could go. I could go either way. It would be probably better for me to go if I wanted to go straight damage and focus solely on Arena. It'd be better for me to go Alice because I have a 5-star awakening, or I'm gonna get a 5-star awakening on her. Sun Wukong still strong though. I just don't have the best gear on him right now. So I'm going to keep farming Dragon and hope that I can get some better gear. Definitely want some speed gear, but it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. I can do stage 14 of Fire Knight because of your boy, Old Gruckus. Again, he's nasty. Triple hitter here. But now with Wuzgar, if I can upgrade Wuzgar to rank 5, I might just straight up swap out Gruckus. Or no, not Gruckus. Maybe I'll swap out... I'm probably going to either swap out Alice or Kale. Probably Kale. Because Alice with their double and triple hit, A1, will be just fine for damage. And yeah, I think that would be fine. Because Wuzgar has the quad hit. He's going to keep people alive. He's got the reflect damage. He's got good healing. I mean, I think that Wuzgar's got to come into this team in place of somebody. But we'll see what I do. I'm not sure yet. Haven't really tried because I want to push more into Fire Knight. And then Sand Devil, I can only do up to stage 5. I get wiped on stage 6 because it's red affinity. Shogun's Grove, I haven't even attempted yet. And Ice Golem, I'm up to 13. Farming this just fine. If I want to push further, I'm going to have to manual a little bit. And then I would definitely have to not have so much damage on my damage dealers, because I could use Kale to basically not solo, but he would have to have a group of support champions, and Kale could just take out the Ice Golem's peak boss no problem for me. I could probably push to 16 if I manual everything, if I can happen to get past 15 with the red affinity. And then for Event Dungeon, I'm farming up to stage 13, 26 seconds. I really want to push further, and I'm not getting good gear here. I don't know why. I'm just not getting that good of gear from that Event Dungeon. It's just not lucky for me. A lot of this game depends on RNG, so kind of sucks. For Demon Lord, wow, people are already pushing Brutal 2 keys. That's crazy. Some people are pushing Nightmare. Wow, that's absurd. Well, he does have Harima. I mean, that's pretty nasty. Harima is disgusting. And then Harima. Lumi's got Geomancer. And this dude Helikath. Oh, man. Helikath. Taragi seems to be one of the better picks. I feel like Taragi was the best pick in the game, hands down, to start as a champion. I think he's probably better than Sun Wukong to start. So Sun Wukong's better end game, late game, end game, but he's clearly not very strong early game because you don't have strong gear. So you have to have strong gear on Wukong for him to be more effective. So I do think Taragi's just stronger overall from a supportive standpoint for early game and mid game progress. And then if you get Geomancer, I mean, that's just nasty. I mean, to start off with, that's disgusting. Kudos to all those who got a Geomancer. That's nasty. For Hydra, Hydra's been a challenge for me. I can't seem to do much here. I'm not a huge fan of the Hydra early game. It really sucks. It really sucks. I don't have too much to say there. And then for Chimera, they actually made it reasonable for early game players to beat this, right? We got people doing 8.8 million. He's got a Padraig? What? Yeah, Padraig is definitely nasty here. That's for sure. And then YST's got... He pulled this dude here, the Mad Hatter. And he has Opardin. He got 2 legendaries pulled already. That's nasty. Oh my god. I mean, basically, if you pull legendaries at the beginning, you're going to excel faster than others. That's just the reality. And then in terms of my Great Hall, here's how it's looking so far. I have been pushing fairly decent for Arena, and I've got 4 right now on the accuracy. I want to get this to 5, and then I do want to start pushing on my green affinity, which is Sun Wukong, right? So Sun Wukong, Wasgar, as well as Franox. So Sun Wukong, Wasgar's here, Spirit Affinity, Franox is Spirit Affinity, Zelatos, Spirit Affinity. So I have a lot of blue affinity magic and Spirit Affinity green. So I'm definitely going to push that. And then lastly, what else do we got going on? I'm in gold 1 right now for Arena. Just trying to pick fights I can actually win, like these easy fights. This is my team setup that I have. And I just let it auto. If I'm fighting other teams, like I have to kind of pick and choose teams that I feel like I could beat that are much stronger. Like this team, I would get wrecked probably because of Volcanin. I mean, this guy's disgusting, especially early game. He places the, I think, HP burn, if I'm not mistaken, if you buff up. I could beat him. I got feared, though. Yikes, the fear is not going to be good. I could actually beat him if I don't get feared too much. And I haven't buffed yet, so that's important. Nice. Decrease his the cooldown on skills, and then we keep getting feared. I don't think he's going to beat me, but let's see. Okay, triple hit him. Boom. Trying to land more poisons, but we're just not landing it. Okay, big damage there. Almost done. There you go. All right, so that was easy enough. Not too bad. Actually, easier than I expected. He is only level 41, so got to keep that in mind too when you're searching for opponents to beat. Like this team here, level 69, 2028, but he's got a lot of awakenings. It's a matter of whether or not I can do more damage, but this chick right here is very strong. Chronicler Adlin actually hits really hard on her A1, and she can one-shot my blue affinity champions. Plus he has Drexstar, who has HP burn, so I don't think I can beat that. So I'm kind of just looking at what I feel like I can beat, and then I'll go in and try to fight it. But a lot of these teams seem like they're going to be faster than me and probably just beat me straight up, especially if they have this chick right here, High Katoon. So either way, that's going to be it for this one, y'all. I don't have any shards. I've pulled 55 ancients so far, no legendary. 4 sacreds, no legendary. 4 voids, no legendary. No epic from the voids. And, we're just pushing as far as we can. Mission-wise, actually, I'm stuck at the Spirit Keep because the reason why I messed this up big time is because in the beginning, when I first started, I did not push as hard as possible to get past these keeps when the keeps were open, whereas other people did. So this actually puts me at a stall. So I'm definitely far behind a lot of people. And in terms of, I might want to just pull up Hell Hades free-to-play challenge here. Try to see if I can view it for you. All right, so for the challenge, I do have 3 champions at rank 6. Everybody else got 5. I am 10th place in the Great Hall development at 22 stars or 22 levels. Nowhere to be found on Faction Wars. Not really pushing there. Classic Arena, nowhere to be found because I'm not in Gold 2 or higher. Tag Team, again, nowhere to be found. Fastest champion, mine, I can get up to 240. So I could get on here, but I just don't. Right now, my fastest champ is Ugo at 221. I just don't want to basically pull gear off of other champions that are positively benefited by the gear that they have with the speed. So, especially Kale. Kale is 195 speed for me. For campaign, Nightmare, I am in 8th place right now. I'm at 150 stars. However, I don't think I'm going to be able to get... I'm going to try to get top 10. I'm trying at the end of this to get at least top 10 in at least 3 out of all of these items or categories. So the rotation of Doom Tower, I am sitting at like 60 something on mine. Let me see. And I haven't done today's rotation yet because it just reset. I'm at 67. So I'm not there yet. Demon Lord, I mean, I'm not doing well here. Hydra, not doing well there. Chimera, meh. Dragon, I'm at stage 16, like I said, or 17. Ice Golem, 13 is what I can do right now. Fire Knight, I can do up to 14, but not as fast as others. Spider, I'm only doing to 10. Minotaur, I could do 15, but not as fast as these people here. Arcane Keep, I am at 19. So I am on a list here for Arcane. That's nice. I can do that one in 4 minutes, and I can do that one consistently. And then Void Keep, I'm not there because I don't really farm it at all. Not on the Spirit Keep. And Magic Keep, not there either. Force Keep, nope. And then Iron Twins, I'm not pushing here. Sand Devil, not pushing here. Shogun's not pushing here. And then Event Dungeon, I can beat stage 13 in 26 seconds. So I'm not in the top 10. So there you have it. That's all. That's going to be it for this one, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you on a video soon. Take care.